Well, I guess I'm a little late on the whole luxury backpacking video thing. But like I always say, better late than never. My name is Dan, and today I'm going through my top 3 luxury backpacking gear items. These 3 gear items are by far my most favorite thing to bring with me on the trail. And they're luxury items because I don't absolutely need them, but they do make my life easier in one way or the other. So let's dive right in. Number 1 is a little bit debatable in my opinion, and that is my camp saw. Now the style that I use is a chainsaw style design, and I really like this thing mostly for its simplicity and its cutting power. It's pretty quick. So there are little chainsaw teeth on every single link, which is one thing I like about this particular saw. I will leave a link in the description to this one if you want to check it out. And so you just put it around a log, and then there's these 2 webbing straps, and you just go back and forth until you cut the log. This particular saw weighs 5.3 ounces, including the case. And what I really like about this is just the fact that it obviously makes cutting large logs or sticks a whole lot faster and easier. And obviously some types of logs you just can't cut without having a saw. And I said this was a debatable luxury item because I feel like some people would consider a camp saw to be a necessary thing, especially if you do really like to have campfires every single time. Now, for me, I kind of figure that a campfire is even a luxury item in and of itself because I've really never needed to make a fire for survival, and I never use a campfire to cook, so I don't absolutely need to start a campfire. And even when I do, I don't really need to use a saw. If I want to have a big, roaring, long-lasting campfire, then yes, having nice, big, fat logs can certainly help, but I can also just use sticks and branches that I'm able to break up myself without a camp saw lying on the ground. But again, for 5.3 ounces, if I do want to have a nice big fire, especially in the winter, I really like having this thing. My second favorite luxury item is my camp pillow. And if you're thinking, whoa, hold on. A camp pillow is definitely considered to be a core piece of anyone's backpacking gear items, especially in this day and age with super ultralight camp pillows. Well, I would tend to agree with you. The problem is, my camp pillow weighs 7 ounces, which is a tad bit heavy for camp pillows these days, because I use the Thermarest compressible pillow. What makes this pillow unique and heavier is the fact that they use foam pieces on the inside of it. They actually use little leftover foam pieces from Thermarest self-inflating pads, which is kind of cool, recycling. But what I really like about this is it's super duper soft. There is no air core style bladder on the inside. And the problem that I always had with those, if you watched my recent video on different camp pillow comparisons, is whenever I used an air core style bladder, it always inevitably hurt my ear from sleeping on it all night long. Because even though air core style pillows feel kind of soft initially, once you actually lay on it and it compresses it, they're actually kind of hard. But this thing is super soft. It acts much more like a normal, regular pillow, and it is so comfortable. And it is definitely worth the 7 ounces, in my opinion. So if you had the same camp pillow issue that I did, I highly recommend checking out this pillow if you can stomach the extra weight. Like I said, it is super duper comfortable, and I can never ever go back to using any other style of camp pillow. All right, on to my number 1 most favorite piece of luxury backpacking gear. If you've watched my other videos, this might not come as too much of a surprise to you, but my favorite piece of luxury gear is the Helionox Chair Zero. Now this chair is by far my heaviest luxury item. It weighs 16 ounces, which is still really good for a fully featured camp chair with a backrest. But still, 16 ounces is a lot to bring for a luxury item. But in my opinion, it is worth every single ounce because this chair is so comfortable and so much better than just sitting on a log or a rock, even with the sit pad. What makes this thing so great is really just this backrest, which is really the same thing you can say for any type of backpacking chair. My back is just crappy enough, I guess, that whenever I sit down without a backrest for a prolonged period of time, that my back really hurts me. And it got so bad that it would totally ruin my experience at camp. So I decided that I needed to get a camp chair if I was going to have some fun at camp, and I have been nothing but happy with this chair. This thing is designed well and it's comfortable, and I'm not just saying that it's comfortable for a camp chair, it's comfortable period. I can sit in this thing for hours and hours and have no issues at all in terms of comfort. So I highly recommend the Helinox Chair Zero to anyone who is looking to step up their camping game and bring something that is going to make them a lot more comfortable. Well, that about does it. As always, stick around another minute for a few bloopers, and if you have not already done so, consider clicking that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and have fun out there. I can get it untangled. Look at this. Totally gonna need stitches. Wrap it around a tree or well, not a tree. You don't want to cut down a tree. If I said enough about the saw from the leftover pieces from their self-insulating pads, not self-insulating, inflating, as leftover pieces from their self-inflating pads. I said it right that time. What makes this pillow unique and heavier is the fact that Thermarest uses farts. Oh, what am I saying? Foam! What makes this pillow... Well, it is super duper duper comfortable. Of luxury backpacking gear. 3. 4. The hell was that?